and ESEA.
Welcome back to the ESL Pro League for APAC. We're into online match day, or the online season match day number 1.
What region?
China.
Ooh,
We did it.
I like China.
We've got the details out, but we are currently 1-1 between MVP.PK and Eclipse in a series which I don't think really should be 1-1 given the lead that MVP had, but
It should be a firm 2-0 at this point, but it's been
Should.
bloody
Instead it's like
neck and neck.
a weak 1-1. Not a firm anything.
Yeah, or
But-
is it? Or Kev would say a soft 1-1.
Soft 1-1. Well, either way, it was well played by Eclipse to get back into Inferno. If you did miss it, MVP grabbed the first map 16-13. They had a 12-3 on Inferno, and we thought surely it's done, but no.
Then they
Eclipse
spent
fight back.
the next 10 rounds
Pushing banana.
making a noose, and then the last round they just all jumped in it.
Well, I don't like the metaphor, but I suppose I can give it to you. It's either way, they're up 12-3, they lose at 16-13. So that means that we are forced onto map 3, which will be Mirage. And
Or Mirage. I still don't know where Mirage is based, and I'm hoping it's Japan.
I feel like it's definitely not.
I feel like it might be right, but I'm going to hold out.
You just want to be
I'm going to hold out. I'm going to hold out hope. Okay.
Oh, man.
Mirage is happening, or should happen, or.
Or if you don't like Mirage, it's My Rage.
Hmm.
The old classic. Anyway, Mirage, between these two teams, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, okay. So, Mirage is a very good map for Eclipse. I'm pretty sure I've seen Eclipse just about win against anyone they verse on Mirage. So, I don't know what their win percentage is, but like so far in the last 3 months or something, every time I watch a game between them and another Chinese team, it's Mirage. Or sometimes it's Inferno, but Mirage, it's like comfortable win. 16-6s, 16-9, stuff like that. MVP, I've seen them choke out of Mirage. I've seen them lose to Romanian teams on Mirage, like at WSG or IESF. And so I was just like, I was not expecting this because they came to Australia and their Mirage was really good. And now I just see their Mirage as very passive and very easy to exploit, and a lot of individual firepower is required. And they're coming up against Machine Gun. So that's really going to be a big problem for them if he gets off his leash.
Yeah, and we'll have to see if they can tighten up their CT side as well, because a massive problem that they had on Inferno was their B players thought, haha, banana, we can push that. And they can push it, but they can't win. They
Don't talk about
I
that.
think it was like 8 rounds out of the 10 or so they must have done.
I would like
minimum.
to see someone make a highlight reel of just the Zeph and solo banana push.
That's a low light reel.
Because then everyone would be like, what happened? Like, you know what I mean? Could you imagine seeing that? You'd be like, why
it's
do
a
they...
low light reel. It's,
be-
like, it's in matchmaking, right? You
You'd
get your
be
demo
watching it.
and you click watch my low lights.
Yeah. Oh, no. I didn't. Is that a thing?
Yes.
Okay. Well, no, but I'm saying you'd watch it and you'd be like, why do they keep doing that?
Yeah.
That-
So
Yeah.
if you did miss it, I mean,
You didn't miss much.
you didn't miss much. But the problem they had when taking banana was sometimes they'd time it okay. Like they get through a smoke, they get ahead of a Molotov, that sort of stuff worked. But Eclipse, without fail, every time they took banana, if there was a smoke at the bottom of it or a Molotov, whatever, they would flash in.
Yeah.
And so every single round, there's these two MVP players going, hey, let's push banana. Oh, we're both blind. And we're dead now.
I think the moral of the story is sometimes they tried to do banana control and Eclipse was there, and sometimes they tried to do banana control and Eclipse wasn't there, and it worked. And when they weren't there, they went A and they'd lost. And when they were there, they just killed the guys and went B and won. So, hashtag why do we keep going banana?
Then again, there really wasn't that many rounds that,
Sign
that
it
MVP
A.
won. Exactly one of them.
Yeah, I know. But like, goddamn.
Yeah, it's one of those ones where, of course, as a player, you can't see everything that we can. So when we sit here with the map, we see the same things. We can see the tendencies which the players sometimes can't. But even when it's that blatant, you've got to think.
That being said, Eclipse did the
Please.
same thing on their CT side. So
That's true.
whatever. But Mirage, if you do the same thing every round, sometimes it will work. That's the way Mirage works sometimes. So
Well, it's not as much of a choke point as banana. Like you're not going to
Exactly.
get fully flashed every single time.
at the B halls, there is a bit of a choke point thing happening.
Yeah.
But there's just, this is very unlike Cobble. This map has so many different ways and variations of playing the T side. You can wait till you see someone and shoot them and then hold team split onto A site. You can find your way through middle and, 3-man split A. There's just so many things. There's just a million things. And that's what's so good about Mirage. And that's why everyone in the world plays it. You won't find a team that vetoes it. I don't think it's very rare.
That, like, the only team that wouldn't is maybe if they're playing like a top 2 team who likes Mirage, then you'd veto it. But no one's going to veto it because they don't like it. The only time it's going to be vetoed is this like on 2 times speed? This knife round? It seems really quick.
Well, they don't mess around over there.
Yeah, that's... You're telling me that's not sped up? I don't know.
When it comes to knives. Yeah, no, it's not sped up, mate. It's just perception.
Okay. And no, now it's... Anyway.
How could it be sped up, Tim? Are you trying to
stop it.
say
Don't
that
even
it's pre-recorded?
Finish. Don't finish that.
Imagine if it was pre-recorded.
God. Anyway, if it was pre-recorded, we wouldn't be starting this at like 9 p.m.
Well, I would know the result. And if I was at Betway... anyway, you're not going to go down that rabbit hole with me?
No, something I was going to bring up is that, speaking of CT aggression, as you mentioned, it's really only the B halls that you can push, and if you're at CT, that's like one of the only places where you're all going to get flashbanged. If, say, you're taking mid, normally, hear me out. If you're taking mid, there's more opportunities to have a guy playing anti-flash, right? Same thing for A. If you have someone in Palace, they might be able to trade you, but B halls, if the T's pop flash in, there's not as many opportunities to play anti-flash.
Okay.
That's kind of where I was going with that, with the CT aggro.
Sure. Yeah, look, I'm just going to have to let you get that one out and just deal with it, I think. But it's a B stack.
Yeah.
Because it's a hell of a site to retake.
And it's worth noting as well that the sides are right, but the colors are wrong.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the way. So MVP are on the CT side.
Right.
It's just the
I
colors
see what you
backwards.
did there. Correct. Yes. I don't know how that's happened, but you know my award-winning production team will sort it out in no time. And Machine Gun has found himself into the sneaky spot here. He's going to be a bit of a snake and come behind all 4. Let's see if he can hold his trigger. Exactly. Good trigger discipline. And then the bomb is already half done, so they better hurry up. And this flank from Machine Gun is just, that's it. That's the nail in the coffin. Actually, the defuse is coming out. Your boy, he's on it. Oh, wow. How could you be so close yet so far? Oh, take that for your troubles, Machine Gun. Solo comes in. That was a cluster of a round.
Jordan and I had a term for that, and I'm trying to remember what it was.
Oh, really? What term for which part?
A replacement for cluster.
Oh,
that.
Cluster.
That was it. It was fubbernucking.
Oh, that's never.
Good old fubbernucking. That's what we went with.
That's never going to come out of my mouth correctly. So I'll just not do it. And the double nade mid is going to collect AAR. And that's the noise he makes now. So Machine Gun is going to sit back with his deagle, dangerous as ever. Solo going to pick up a nice frag there, get 600 squid in the bank. Where was that solo kill? Number 4. Oh, B-Apps.
B-Apps.
Yep, so that's good. And now it's only 3 players left for Eclipse, so you might as well ride him off. But it's Machine Gun. What can he do? Walking down middle. Ominous.
How many times in this series have you said, but it's Machine Gun?
I have to say it, because every time it's been like, oh, god damn, it's Machine Gun. He can still do it. And all the Russians like holding on to something like their favorite teddy bear or something. They're like, yes, we can still win.
I don't know why you do the things that you do. Zeph going to grab 1 kill with the FAMAS. Crossfire on the A side should be pretty easy to clean up.
Mate.
Or should be pretty easy to fix.
I played World of Tanks. There was a Christmas thing. I know what a Soviet Christmas is.
Sorry, what game? I don't know what that game is. It's the Counter-Strike broadcast, mate.
It's that game that's really big in Russia. So my fans know about it. And the Soviet Christmas was in there, and that was good. Good education. Same as the T-54. But that's another story for another day. But MVP, 2 rounds up. We've seen this before. In fact, we haven't. We've not seen it 2-0, and now we do. So that's good. But they've won a lot of CT pistols. But they didn't get eco this time, which is fantastic.
10 out of 10, boys.
If you're a South Korean CS fan.
And they're pushing mid now. They've been pop flashed in, but T is just going to peek them out from wide swing.
Why do they call it a pop flash and not a nan flash?
Because sometimes you shouldn't be trusting your grandparents with grenades, no matter who they are. Great hold, though, from the FAMASs in mid. It's 2 for both of them. Glow and Zeph both grabbing frags. Leaves it all onto AR on the A bomb site. 3 players in mid, bomb down in mid, AKs for all of them. Good luck. Not a lot to do.
Who do you wish good luck to, Tim, caster bias?
The guy in the 1v3 who's least likely to win.
Okay.
Playing the underdog game, mate.
Yep. Is this where we say, like, Eclipse hasn't done a thing wrong here, but they find themselves in a 1-on-3?
No.
Okay.
No, that's not what we say that.
No, okay. Do you reckon he's going to win? I don't think
No,
so.
that's why I wished him good luck, because I don't think he will.
Oh, wow, that's BM. MVP bias right there.
Must you deconstruct everything?
I'm just making up.
Oh, I know you're making stuff up. Don't worry, I'm very aware. Certain people would say that you're full of a certain thing.
Confidence?
Oxygen? Water? 80% of it? Either way, nothing really to do for Eclipse here in the 1v3 on Aya. He's just getting baited at this point while a T pushes through unders to get the frag. We'll grab the 1 onto Zeph, but he's still in a 2v1. The peak low comes out from Solo, forcing the issue, and we'll grab the frag. 2 AKs saved for the CTs. And they survive the early gun round.
Look, I better not see a 13-round half here from MVP. I'll be quite upset.
Why?
Because they could have just finished it last map if they weren't being silly. Zeph playing around with his food back there still gets punished. I was like, well, if you're that good, you would have won last map, mate. What are you doing playing around? Yeah, that's what I think, Tim. That's what I think. How big is that knife? Unnecessary.
It's so big, it takes away your other hand. Good nades.
That was good. Yeah, but now they're eco again. Ooh.
But
Another nade towards B-Apps as well. So very efficient grenade usage coming out from MVP. Don't know about this AWP just on the right, but
oh, problems.
Welcome to the B-bomb side.
Welcome to the pain. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Solo and Zeph, the dynamic duo on the B-bomb side. This time, while Solo does go down, Zeph doesn't. Glow grabs himself 2 as well. So at least it's not the same colossal upset on the B-bomb site that we had every round for Solo and Zeph last map.
Colossal upset.
Colossal upset, that's what I'm going to call it.
I like it.
I'm glad.
Colossal upset.
Do you think if you repeated it one more time, the words would be more clear to you?
Just trying to think of what the other colossal thing is that I'm thinking and I can't put my finger on it.
Probably too big to put your finger on.
It's a big word. Oh, no, I got it now. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Anyway, MVP on a gun round against Eclipse. Can they get this up to a 5-0 and really hit it home that they should have won the last map? Maybe they're kicking themselves. Maybe someone said something to them. Maybe they wanted to lose that last map because it was like the ultimate BM move to say, we don't need this map because we're going to win Mirage.
No, the ultimate BM move would be to get it all the way up to 15-14, then call attack pause, then win with CZs.
That would be BM. Well played. Mid control coming out from MVP.
Great flashes as well. They're doing much better this time around.
Geez.
Glow and Sign combined for 2. Needs the CT, or the T's, not much to do. They will get the Molotovs over to force out Glow, but he's still going to fight this. Can't quite find the frag, but he will pull out Deagle and get it done. Flashbang in to cover himself off as well. Give him the chance to get a reload into that M4A4 of his. And he gets out as well. Machine Gun has worked his way out the A-bomb site. Spots the guy short, but too busy trying to get the frag on the connected player. Will grab it, but leaves it up to Aya in a 1v4. Again in the clutch situation. Does have the bomb in his back this time, so he's a little bit better off than the last time he was here, but he's got an extra player against him. And the double AWP as well for HSK and Solo.
Not sure why they're going for this mid control, but it worked out. But Eclipse, I'm not sure why they insist on going top mid. I think that's another gun round wasted by them. MVP, they just keep going for information wherever they like and getting it. And winning every duel and aim trading out, and everything is going in the favour of MVP. The only thing I've ever seen as a glimpse of hope was Eclipse getting the 1B on Solo at B-Apps. So for me, MVP are in a class above so far this map. Machine Gun's got the CZ. He's been a bit quiet. Not sure what the game plan is here from Eclipse. But they are good on Mirage. We've seen it in their results. So maybe it's just a matter of them getting their things together.
Getting their objects collected.
Yeah, just, you know, possessions. Putting their tactical possessions into the...
In a bag.
In a bag.
Get it all in a backpack.
Just
get it all together.
Smash it in a bag and wear it on your back.
I think we were going for 2 different things there. But
I was just going. Wasn't really aiming for anything.
Freestyling.
Yeah.
I was just referencing.
Yeah. Phrasing.
No, not that.
Referencing.
The other animated show. Machine Gun going to work his way up con. He gets caught out. Sign's going to do some work, just mopping up on the A-bomb side. Okay. Good entries from Matisse back into it. Bottle will get the bomb out of the Molotov as well and gets out of A main. So now he's got the time and the position to work with here. He can make something of himself. Open to go both A and B. His smokes down for the CTs will fade. They've only got the one flash on Solo now. So if he decides to use that for an info peek or something before the bomb goes down, they're going to have to retake dry, which might spell disaster with the AWP. The Bottle's going to move in towards mid now. He won't find any CTs there, but now I'm going to make his way towards B, and Zess heard every single footstep, every movement. And he's found himself a headshot, so not really that dangerous in the end. MVP now up 6-0. 6-0 in.
Yes.
They're winning.
Well, should I say it's to be expected?
You certainly didn't sound like it.
No, I certainly didn't expect it. But after last map, I mean, more of the same. Eclipse may be struggling in the in-game leadership. And MVP, obviously, their CT side, that sort of passive play and crossfire that they usually have is out the window because they've been taking mid control. And now we're going to see HSK try and AWP mid through the gap. And he gets one. Holy Moses. He's everywhere, and that's what you want from your AWPer. A sign. Oh, you just hate to see it, don't you? Pushes A-ramp through a smoke grenade. Catches Machine Gun off guard. This is just another gun round that's just going awry for Eclipse.
See, that push in A main is one I can get behind because you're pushing through an angle that they're not likely to be standing with 5 players with flashbangs about to go. It
wasn't Zeph and it wasn't Solo as well.
That's also true. Zeph is going to push in mid now, but he knows he's bitten off more than he can chew and he's going to fall out. That's better. Better decision making from him.
I just don't understand the difference between doing it there and not doing it on Banana.
Nope, also striking out. But Bottle misses a shot and gives it up. Solo's on point. 2v4 again. MVP, if they can keep this form, they'll be very well off to shut down this map. But it's early days yet. I don't want to call anything just yet. The AWPs, though, firing off.
Oh, this is looking bad. This is looking bad for Eclipse. This is like when you know, have you seen those games, right, where it's like a favorite versus an underdog, and the favorite wins the first map or maybe loses it very close. But then the second map is a complete blowout. The favorite's just like, okay, enough mucking around. We're just going to win now. Do you ever see that? I see it all the time. This could be that.
It's like the, you see it a lot with carry players as well, like your simples and your players like that, where the first map they might play well but still lose it, and the second map they just go ballistic.
Yeah. Yeah. Team game, though, so it's a bit upsetting when you are the carry, as I've experienced many times before.
Oh, yes. Tell me how many times you've carried your team.
So many times. And then it just gets exhausting because you're like, I did all that and you guys couldn't do anything. Oh.
I got a whole 13 frags and you guys couldn't close out the game. Are you kidding?
Yeah, 13, 27, whatever. Depends what country you're versing, to be honest. But that being said, you got to feel for them. But sometimes you just got to be happy that you played good. Because, I nearly said winning isn't everything. That would be a lie.
Winning is most things.
For those guys that are just in the teams and they're the best player, don't take it out on your teammates. Just relax. One day you'll be in a team that appreciates you.
One day you'll be simple and you'll get picked up by SK, you know?
Well, yeah, or Navi or some other org. Win your FPLs and you'll get picked up.
Dot your I's, cross your T's, win your FPLs, all the essentials.
I have to do all that with my name, except the capital T. It's like, duh, of course you cross your T, you know? You
I also had that problem.
Yeah. Timothy. Such a bad name. Like when you're in trouble, they say the whole name, Timothy. It's like, ah, man.
Yeah, what do you get?
Just
Ian?
Yeah, one syllable. Nice and easy. Like
when
you're in
just
trouble,
get Ian Turner so that more syllables can be added, right?
Yeah, I get a bit of everything, to be honest.
Right. Well, speaking of trouble, HSK rotating off A might cause a bit of it. Signs heard this and he's been tagged for precisely almost nothing by the AWP. Gets himself the first frag and now wants to reaggress.
It's like they just can't lose. Everything they do just wins.
He got hit by an AWP for 17, Ian.
Yeah.
17. I didn't even know AWPs could do that little damage.
Oh, they can do less.
I mean, they can. That's true. Machine Gun out of Palace. Oh, HSK gets annihilated by the AWP, and Sign goes down as well. Machine Gun very sharp on the entry as per usual in the AWP. You know what? Spotting his, I don't know how that engagement works out for Solo, but work out it does. Surely Machine Gun goes down the Molotov. Well, enough damage is done.
Wow.
It's on to Shooter Pie with the bomb down. Playing from Tetris.
Now, this guy's done nothing. Like, really. He's been nowhere this game.
Well, you might have just hyped him up. You might have just set him up to win this clutch. We'll see. He's 1-7, so he needs a couple kills. First peak going to come out and he'll hit it. Now it's on to Zeph, pushing in very quickly. I think Shooter Pie's played this one well enough, but not quite.
Yeah, maybe.
Nah, Kit.
Ah, yep, true indeed.
Easy peasy for MVP. 8-0, showing no signs of slowing despite a near stumble in the 1v1.
That was like a 4D chess Molotov in CD spawn. I don't know if you know what happened, but like the guy coming out of checkers throws a Molotov to ticket booth, and then the other guy binks him, and then gets the kill because he's
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Machine Gun won the
you
engagement,
just molly
but
your
lost
own
the
team
war.
off. Yeah, like you molly your whole team off just to get that kill.
Yeah, no, that's what I was.
4D chess.
Yeah. Pro strats. It's always rough when you think, oh yes, I pushed the Molotov and I killed him. Excellent. I have the element of. Oh. I'm standing in a Molotov. Then you remember the bit where you're standing in a ball of flame and you're like, well, that sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. But no mid control from MVP. And the execute comes out onto A. Eclipse getting a bit desperate here. Not getting any territory. They're getting locked out. It's the steel wall of MVP.
Oh, they're getting nothing. Sign's just cleaning them up. He's got 3 in this round. The flashbangs have been great to counter from MVP. Isaiah coming out of pallets. We'll grab one. The spam through the smoke, good, but all he's doing is put up a giant red flag that says, hey, this is me.
Oh, I thought you were going to say China #1, but okay. That's a red flag.
4v1. It is a red flag. The flag is red. Well done. Flashbang not going to hit him, but surely it's only a matter of time. He's already been flanked out for a main. Just trying desperately to find anything here. The shot was being missed by MVP, but eventually Zeph cleans it up.
That was like watching a caged rat fight for its life.
Against, like, what?
Just oxygen. I don't know. Just anything.
Don't you hate when you're fighting against 4 particularly persistent oxygen molecules? Just 4?
Don't use your university on me, Tim.
I don't do science, man. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, clearly.
It's just because there's 4 of them, you know?
Oh, jeez.
Trying to make your oxygen thing work for you.
Just
How has Azio taken 4 damage? That is my question.
He drew the short straw.
A blood sacrifice had to be made.
Yep. Sometimes you just got to do it. So, Eclipse now. This is kind of painful to watch, actually, because they've tried to take mid, they couldn't. They've tried to take A, they couldn't. And now they think maybe we'll try B. It's like their plan A, B, and C is literally A, B, and mid.
To be fair,
yeah,
they've got Machine Gun at A ramp, and they've picked Sign, who's been a massive issue for him. But off the back of that, Solo, full of confidence, has regressed into B apps.
Yeah, you're like, oh, they've killed Sign. I'm like, yeah, they're not going A. Maybe if he gets this extra kill here on HSK, because the decoy is there still, and it's not going to happen. Ugh. Yeah, this is a wipe. This is a squad wipe waiting to happen, Tim.
Solo is just so aggressive here. They don't expect it at all. Bottle's gone for the reload while Solo's been pushing him. Bit of awkward engagement. Glow's going to get caught out, but the bomb's still in CT control.
It's a bit interesting now. 3-on-2, bomb down in the hole. Solo's all on his own, no help. No friends, no family. He truly is Solo. And he's in the kitchen. Cup ramen. Ramen? Cup of ramen?
Ramen is
now he's got HSK.
And this is a good setup from these CTs to deal with this. Solo has hit this shot though, and he's going to miss it. That makes things very difficult. HSK is being pushed, and he's not looked below him at all. What? He's so lucky Machine Gun bails out of that straight away.
What am I watching?
Now, HSK is grabs an AK here, and he shot the AWP while doing it, so he's trying to make him think he still has the sniper rifle, but it's a 2v1. As soon as he gets 1 kill, they'll know, so got to try and just win out the Angels if he can, but the crossfire is set.
No, I don't think Machine Gun's watching it. He's just baiting. He's shooting his AK. He can't find any players. So now he knows the last player's on short, but he's planted for short. That age-old dilemma. Ugh.
Oh, they got the headshot there. That could have been it. He's going to tap it again, but there's no time. We'll get the kill, but there's no way he can get the defuse. If he could hit that headshot the first time, then maybe, and HSK will go down. So Eclipse finally get 1, but it's at the cost of all their players again.
Don't know why he bothers to run.
Just sit on the bomb.
Just
Accept your fate.
Give us a show.
Do
some
360s.
Do some KZ.
On what?
Anything. Mate, if you do KZ, the world's yours. It's like parkour. The world's your playground. Just do whatever.
Well, except for the fact that a lot of MM maps don't have much KZ-able stuff in it.
Well, that's not my problem. HSK can sort that out. That's his job as a pro player. So, anyway, loser bonus coming out for Eclipse. Finally helps them score a round, and now they're rich. And MVP are back into their old ways of pushing mid, trying to get something happening. But there's no one down in the underpass yet. They've got backed off, which is good. They've kept all their players healthy and alive. Glow's in a dangerous position here. The spam comes through. Mid control in favour of the T's quite easily. So well done by them. A's taken some damage, but Solo.
Oh boy. Gets too aggressive this time. Solo will be caught out. Glow's going to get the trade, but not the second. Breaks down to a 4v2. HSK has to go huge here on the B-bomb side. Especially with the fact that Machine Gun's working out on A.
Oh, do you think Sign will ever turn around?
I may.
He's got about 3 seconds, maybe maximum.
Yeah, no, he's dead.
Classic Machine Gun. Classic Machine Gun.
Is it?
Yeah,
How so?
on the lurk. Perfect timing. Unexpected.
Now HSK, had he held the angle there, might have been able to kill the bomb planter crossing, but can't afford to risk that it might be a B take.
Yep.
2 players coming through connector as well, so he actually could have had a shot on all of them here, but wouldn't have worked out that way. And now it looks like they do have the AWP on the T side, holding the angle for him there. So HSK, he'll now know where the bomb is, but he's not going to win it, so he might as well just try and save immediately. Don't even bother going for a peek here. Try and keep the AWP alive. If you're MVP, you're up 7 rounds. Eclipse have dodged the resets. You might as well save onto the AWP.
Yeah, I'm looking at the money. It's pretty bad for MVP, actually. Like,
Is-
super duper bad.
then
it's-
again,
it's like they've
Eclipse have
been-
invested everything, so
Yeah, that's true, but they'll still be able to buy, right? They'll
yeah,
get
they
the
survived and they saved 3 guns.
Exactly. So, what's interesting to me is how they're winning these rounds. They're literally just killed 2 forms of aggression out of MVP, traded out in middle, and then that was it. It's really all it took. Solo Solo just went way too far. If you calmed his farm just a tad, it would have been all right. But let's see. That's a nice graphic. $25,000 of equipment value for the T's, 8,000 for the CTs, and that's because 4.8 thousand of that is just an AWP and a flashbang.
A little bit more than that to the 9K, but
Yeah, who was really going to bother correcting that?
me.
Yep.
HSK, they're actually going to run boost out. That's a really good counterplay on
wish
the
he got it.
solo AWP.
Wish he got it.
He almost had it. It's a near thing, but that will give Eclipse mid control. I like the adaptation as well. They call out the AWP's playing that angle. They force him out of mid. That's really the only gun as well. So HSK now going to rotate back into mid, determined to get a look in here with the AWP if he can. But it's not going to be easy. They're already in ladder over his head as well.
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah, he's mollied out now. He's cooked.
How he got a kill there?
Well, that's all you have to do. Actually, now it's a 3-on-2.
Oh.
Oh,
Glow.
That was a crucial kill. Oh, hey, whoa, geez, everywhere we go, there's like random fights.
Hey, whoa, whoa. Let's all take a second.
It's like, what are those movies where like someone's getting chased and then they keep running into someone that's chasing them and they got to turn around. and go
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, like any of that stuff. Probably not Scooby-Doo, but something else.
I'm thinking like the Scooby-Doo scenes where they're just like, it's an endless row of doors in a hallway that always just hook into each other and they just sprint back and forth through them.
Is that an actual scene?
Yeah,
Okay.
many times. It's
Alright.
like, people who aren't you will know what I'm talking about.
People who aren't me will maybe have watched Scooby-Doo. I haven't. It's not my problem.
It really is. Solo's going to grab the fast kill with the AWP. Make it... no, that's not, not the voice.
I don't know.
So don't try.
Well, geez, if I had that attitude throughout life, I wouldn't be where I am now, Tim. But I don't have a degree, so you got that up on me.
No, I don't have yet either.
I keep saying that. I got you. Reverse psychology. MVP with 10 rounds. Can they stretch it out? It's a good half, regardless, even if they lost every round after this. Eclipse, just the 2. I think this is where it gets really difficult.
Certainly trying to go fast out B. ASIO is here on his own, and Solo's looking straight at him. Doesn't yet know it,
Okay.
does suspect.
Yep, okay, Solo. I mean, there's intuition, but then there's just like going a little bit too far.
No, he's a god. It's fine.
He is a god. I'll give you that.
Don't even be bamboozled. Now, good damage coming in onto the Teasian apps. The nades and
the
Molotovs
old
starting to get
smoke molly
involved.
combo. That's
Yep.
good. That's
No,
good.
it's actually not. Hate to break it to you, but it's not a good thing. So you've been misinformed all this time.
This is bad. That really, Eclipse are able to walk out here 9 times out of 10. Machine Gun's done it umpteen times. Why are they not using it to 5-man execute?
They've actually got a deagle kill off Machine Gun. Sign has to
He
go huge here.
always
He's got to
plays.
get these A main players. The timing, they're out in front of him. He does turn around and spot it. HSK is going to bail him out with one more as well. So back into a controllable situation now. Ada will be on his own as he loses his teammate. Goes into CT, but not much he can do with that. At least you'd think, oh, the timing, will he lose? That he actually does get the frag, but he's got 25 seconds to go get the bomb and plant. Plus kill far too many CTs, so Sign will clean it up 11-2. You all right, bud?
I'm getting a super bad deja vu right here. Tim, make it stop.
What, MVP winning?
Yeah, winning so easily on their CT side. Is this going to overtime?
No, because the last one didn't. The MVP didn't even make it that far after a 12-3. So we'll see. There's 2 rounds left to play. Could be a 13-2 for MVP. They could one-up their performance from last map. But if they lose from here,
Don't
surely they're
throw.
spewing.
Don't throw anything. Just walk. Stop running in Palace.
Ian's just gone into petulant, why are you doing what you're doing mode, which I think is reasonable at this point. Why is no one looking at Sign? Why is no one looking at anyone? They're all dead. It's Machine Gun left in the 1v4 now. He does have an idea of where these guys are playing from, but he's going to what?
You know, sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens.
Sometimes you just gotta cop those on the chin.
Jeez, we've all been there. I used to get TK by Ricky like once a game,
A little bit different.
just because my crossfires were that immaculate.
Oh, yep. They were so good that you were 180 behind them.
Yep, just every time, collat, bang.
See, I've never actually had... Actually, I have. But for me, the situation is more often that I kill an enemy through a teammate rather than kill an enemy and accidentally get a teammate.
Well, that's your teammate's fault. If your teammate killed them quicker, you wouldn't have had to shoot.
Yeah. Normally, you just get it like a headshot through the chest with
Well,
an AK or something.
Technically, they're closer than you, so they should have seen them first.
That's a heck of a leg coming out from Solo there.
Just the speed of light is still negligible at that point. That it's a tough argument. But, you know, in a court of law, maybe.
What? You what?
What?
I don't even know where you brought the speed of light from, but Solo now getting aggressive with the AWP. He's hit another hit, hit another flick here. Actually, both Orcs playing super aggressive. This is a recipe for disaster right here. HSK has to go to the CZ because everyone's close range. Going to stop the bomb planter, though.
Ba-bam.
Essentially. And HSK not even going to go back to the AWP. This is everywhere. It's a really awkward engagement. I don't know what is happening here, but it's down to a 2v1 somehow. The bomb's going to go down. There's an AWP there for Zeph. Did he spot that player? I'm not sure he did, but now he's made noise. Now surely he goes down. It's messy from everyone, but it'll be cleaned up by the Deagles, so it's 12-3 again.
Spooky. Deja vu, 12-3 to MVP. Let's see if they can hang on to this one or if they can throw it away. Eclipse only 3 rounds as T. They really did look desperate. And, you know, that gun round they had in the last round, I can't believe they win this round of all rounds, right? So they run up A and do this higgledy-pickledy A rush, and they lose with full guns, and then they eco B, or like force buy B, and win. Someone, do the math on that.
No, I have a firm no maths on stream policy because I've been burnt by it so many times.
So basically, what Eclipse needed to do, the only way I could see them winning, which if they could have used this intel from Machine Gun, that they could have just walked up a ramp. And they could have just, you know, hopefully killed HSK or even Sign before HSK rotates out of window. But you know, whatever. We'll see. Eclipse will be pretty upset with that first half, but this could just be the recipe to success. This could be Eclipse's version of BM.
Now check out their pro pistol round strats there. Look at that buy.
Yeah, good. I would have that too.
So,
And the bomb.
What's actually happened there is that they've had a player disconnect, so it's bugged out.
I hope our production team didn't have anything to do with that. That would be very unprofessional.
No, see, look, Bottle's back now. It's fine. We're good.
Yeah. Went and got his rune in mid.
Some of that sentence was not English.
Went and got his rune from mid.
No, you're losing me.
Dota rune
I
bottle.
don't play Dota.
Clearly, if you don't
No,
understand that reference. Tim,
No, I don't.
Oh,
Well, hello, A.
Tim will have to.
Oh,
we went in the A hole.
Nice, and we're coming out the B.
I got you. I got you. There's no
You know what's
retreat
good
from
when
that.
you can hear production laughing from about 20 meters away through 2 doors.
Ah, man, I hook. Yes. I finally got you. You idiot.
Ian's enjoying this way too much.
Well, what else are we supposed to do?
Look at the wagon wheel. There it is.
It's too late. Reddit's got it.
They don't.
Oh, they probably can't because it's.
Oh no! Come on.
Oh.
No, it's because there's no way of clipping this because odd shots.
Wow, I wasn't going to say it, dude.
No, cause there's no odd shot. No, it's not. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
I'm just
exactly.
watching. It's all good.
Jeez, we're so dead.
Oh, look. It's okay, I think.
Yeah, I think we've seen enough underpass.
Nah, let's get a little more on that.
They should put a train down there.
For what possible reason?
Then it would be the undercarriage.
But why would you want that? For that one joke?
Yeah.
One time?
to immortalize us in this game. I mean, I'm already immortalizing this, FYI. But, like, you need to be a part of
Oh,
that.
are you? Well, tell me about all your success. No, don't. I don't have the patience. I can't even spare you the 5 seconds it would take.
What is this?
MVP?
Oh, dude. This is legit a
Eclipse.
strat. I've seen a pro...
Eclipse faked themselves,
yeah.
I think. Now, they're going to go aggressive through the smokes here, leading up through Khan. But there's a second player there they're not checking. So Solo has the time of his life as long as he doesn't whiff these kills when he actually does go out. They do check him, but there he is with the frag. Player in the middle of the site. Solo picks a little bit too far, but doesn't matter as Sign and Glow clean it up.
Oh, I'm
Man,
worried.
The bomb started pushing A, and the CTs like immediately got on their bikes and went B because they thought it was going to be a B split of. I don't know.
Well, basically, I've seen that strat by so many Div 2 teams in Australia. I was actually surprised it worked.
What, you think it's an accident, not a strat?
That's an actual strategy. Like,
Lay it out for me.
everyone just tries to get into window room to kill the rotators or whatever, but there weren't any rotators from window room. But I don't know, man. It just doesn't make any sense. But it worked this time, and MVP are probably just trying to do anything little outside of the box to close this game out. At this point, if they were to lose, they'd be absolutely kicking themselves. Who knows what else, maybe worse. Oh, they're going to punish the sloppy aggression
Sign, please.
from
You
Eclipse.
haven't won yet.
Yeah, well.
Okay.
No.
101 of throwing grenades on Mirage. You have
Anti-eco?
to, well, even if you're not anti-ecoing, you have 3 people throwing grenades, you have 1 dude watching the push.
I want to say especially if you're anti-ecoing.
Especially so.
And especially after you get an entry frag in Palace, you probably don't want to do your A execute after that, holding the smoke grenades.
And if you do, you've got to have someone holding your pushes, but surely the T's win this at this point.
Don't say that,
It's
Tim.
only shooter
Don't
pie
say that,
in a
Tim.
1 versus 4, and just let me lay it out. They do give up 1 gun, but it doesn't matter.
Thank God we got past 13.
Okay.
It's been a while. The last time I saw someone get past 13 was Eclipse.
On a massive comeback. Don't elbow me, chummily. I don't like it. Need some water?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
It's like old man, like, laughter choke. Like Al Pacino in Scent of a Woman. Have you seen that one?
No, I'm too young.
It's absolute classic.
I was probably too busy not being born yet.
Yeah. I'm in the dark here. You know that guy?
No.
Okay, well, you need to go see that.
All right.
You'll probably learn a thing or two.
Okay. Well, speaking of learning things, let's see if Eclipse can learn and figure out what MVP are doing. They've done a very quick short push to get up into the B bomb side, but all of Eclipse are rotating in. There's the first frag coming through for the MAC-10s. Machine Gun going to play his time, take down the bomb planner, and get an AK, and gets away through a smoke. That's the problem. Sign will get the trade. The no-scope's out from Shooter Pie, but it's not enough. As the dust settles, Sign's going to pick up the final kill onto Aya, get themselves to 15-3.
Am I going to have to put my shirt back on? Are we going back? Are we coming back to the studio after this round, Tim?
I don't know.
MVP, don't play with my heart like this. The force bar coming out from Eclipse. UMP, Scout, desperate times.
Negev.
Are you joking?
No. ACO's
Yes!
got one.
Yes!
So, and then again, it's been changed again. It now costs $1,700.
Don't
so
ruin this for me, Tim.
even cheaper. It's supposed to do burst fire well now.
Oh, yes.
So he fires face the wrong way to get the laser beam out and just gets killed immediately. That is the one and only time that I've seen Negev ever since it became $2,000 in a pro game that I've casted, and it's gone.
I can guarantee you he's going to have a few tweets after this. Or what do they have over there in China? It's the QQ.
I just don't know.
That's
wow, machine gun.
Oh, okay.
Knocking him down. He's done it all himself, almost. He can't quite finish it off on Sign, but surely he's delayed this, and he has. Massive round on the B-bomb site.
Whose Negev is this? That's what I'm waiting to hear. Like, dude, machine gun went massive.
He did.
But AE is like, he's done. That Negev buys, that's a cooker. Like,
he didn't do it again, though. He could have. It's so
well,
cheap.
no, because
It's so cheap.
then he would legitimately be throwing.
It's so cheap.
I like how he tried to get the laser beam going before they came out, but looks like Valve will just have to make it better.
Next update, Negev becomes $750. Can be bought on pistol round.
Oh, jeez.
Makes you move even slower now, down to like 20 units a second. But can be purchased on pistol.
And no warm-up on the laser beam.
No, still that.
See, I was thinking the CZ, right? They could just delete it. I know. I know. They could. But they could replace it with a vector. And it would be 13 bullets. Have like a slow rate of fire as well. And the slow of opening it would be like unfolding the arm of the vector.
But that's just a reskin for the CZ at that point.
Well, I mean, yes.
It's not functionally different.
But then I wouldn't be able to say like a pistol shouldn't be that overpowered.
You can say, why is there an SMG in the pistols category?
It's only got 13 bullets.
The CC's got less than that.
But it's a SMG now. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, right. So you actually want to make it an SMG, not replace the CZ with it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the part I was missing.
It doesn't matter, really. It's, like you said, it is just a reskin. But at least it won't be a pistol anymore.
It's all about what it is aesthetically. Machine Gun going to step up here and find himself a couple of kills. All of a sudden, the CT's looking much, much better. They shut down MVP completely on the A-bomb site, only losing 2 players. Don't nod at me knowingly, Ian.
We are in some kind of hell right now, Tim.
Don't nod at me knowingly. It's fine. It's fine.
MVP, why?
Because it's fine.
I realize both of these teams have chewing gum brands in their name.
MVP's a chewing gum brand?
PK.
PK's
Haven't you had your PKs?
No.
Dude, what? Where
Hold
have you
on,
been?
hold on. This is a miss smoke in mid.
Or is it? Or is it a fake?
No, definitely a miss smoke.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not letting your mind game me with that one. Good grenade in towards Solo, though, as the CTs work to retake the mid control they've given up. Do you have a couple of players pushing over towards Abs, and they've got to be ready for this now. MVP just coming running and jumping, going in very, very quick, but they all feed into ASIO, who will take those kills more than happily. It's all on Solo in a 1v5, and not even that. Bottle's going to swing in and cut him off.
Can't believe you've never heard of PK.
It's
like the chewing gum where you can't kiss someone until you've had one because they've been eating garlic. You've not seen that commercial, like.
No.
It's probably older than you.
Might just be a Perth thing, mate.
What? No. Anyway, MVP. Just throwing everything at Eclipse. There's nothing they can do. A-level analysis right here, Tim.
That's good. Tell me more.
Well, they've just got the pistols, so they're up the ship creek still. Eclipse are actually giving it their all after trying their best to throw it away. That bothersome machine gun player has decided to win. And that spells disaster for MVP. They won't be able to find any kills here with the pistols, but in their next gun round, it's going to be do or die. Every single gun round is do or die. And I think Solo in this position here, he's going to find a CT player if he looks to his left. Oh,
he's heard it.
Yeah, cooked it. He got spotted. They both He heard it just as he got spotted, basically. The rest of this round should be a formality, but I think Solo just realized that we might be able to fake B easily, and maybe mid control is pivotal to MVP. They can't just be doing these A executes, B executes. So let's see what's up their sleeve. Just another eco? No, they got guns. Fancy.
What's the win condition for MVP here, Ian?
Win condition.
What is it? What do they do?
Eclipse needs to make a mistake. I said mid control and then to an A execute or something, or maybe even a fake B. But A with the AWP in middle is going to be able to tell you quick smart if they actually do have mid control. They've sort of faked getting mid control.
Well, he doesn't know they might be across in that flash, but instead they're going to jump across and they'll tag one. Looks for more. They try and get the trade, but it's not going to happen. It will, though. They push into mid. Good work from that. Shooter Pie looking over the smoke in bottom con. Will have to fall out of it. Azio, though, going to swing it through underpass and grab two. Big push from him into Apps. Completely shuts them down. Gets a smoke out to stop the T's from pushing in as well. These are my Apps, says Azio, and you can't have them. And he almost might just get another one through the smoke here.
What? Is that the crosshair thing?
What do you mean?
Or if you have the new crosshair, you can see through smokes with it?
I haven't heard about that.
Yeah, I think that's what it would have been, maybe.
Oh, that or we could have just spammed it.
Yeah, well, there always is intuition. I mean, he did buy a Negev.
Buying a Negev is not the move of a man who doesn't know how to Counter-Strike,
It
right?
was a play. He was getting under their minds, like
Under their minds?
Yeah, like under
Into
it.
the mouth.
Yeah, straight through the nostrils. But like, he's saying, I have a Negev, and MVP are like, oh, they're giving up. Let's take it easy. And then Machine Gun is like, whoopah, whoopah, whoopah. Like,
Bam!
high kick, low kick, swing, punch thing.
Uppercut,
Yep.
roundhouse, kick.
Yeah, now it could be fatality, man. Could you imagine this going OT? Anyway.
I can. It's only 7 rounds away. It's not that far.
Yeah. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
What's the next line?
No one cares.
They do. People sing it.
Do they?
Yes.
Oh.
Someone does, I guarantee you. All right, so 8 rounds now for Eclipse. Machine Gun working his way back towards positive KD. Not far off it, which is very impressive given the first half. This is an aggressive line. Straight through a Molotov into a main. That smoke's going to stop Sign from trading immediately, though.
Like a stop sign.
Literally. In more than one way.
Hmm.
It's a stop sign and it stops Sign, so fabulous.
It's like if you handcuff a blind person.
Is it? In what way is it similar to that?
Oh, crap. I meant deaf.
And why do you have experience with this?
Well, if you handcuff a deaf person, then
Wouldn't it be like hooding a deaf? What does handcuffs have to do with being deaf?
you can't sign.
Oh, right, okay.
But I totally whiffed it.
You really did. I was so off. I was like, what?
Yeah, but you could try doing signs to a blind person, but it
Dude,
won't
I
help.
was looking for that joke. I was like, where is it? Where is it? Where?
I bet you there was a blind
gone.
person looking for that joke too.
Oh, come on, dude.
Same result.
You've got to not do this. It's a 3v5. The T's could win it on this bye.
The trick is just to fall down into the depth of despair that I live in and meet me halfway and just go with it.
I don't want to.
Machine Gun with the AWP on CT. This is actually bad. We were memeing. And MVP might be able to finish it here on an eco.
You.
You were complicit in this as well.
Oh, that was almost a collateral for Machine Gun. Goes up high, trying to equalize things for his team, but Shooter Pie's there with the save. Machine Gun somehow still alive. That's a bit of an oversight from the T's, who need to put the bomb down. Just 15 seconds left. They don't have any smokes. They've lost the round. They could have had that one.
Oh, they could have had many today, but was not to be. You're knocking on wood. You're trying everything. You're looking at your watch. That everyone will wonder where it is when we come back to the studio. Keep an eye out for that one, fam.
It's not going to be.
But
It's not going to be visible.
here we go. If they can get it that close on an eco, surely MVP can finish it off on a gun round.
That's what we said.
Are they going to
last
take a
map.
shortcut? Well, indeed. I know. I may have said it a few times last map. But what have we got here? Number 7. Shooter Pie. Close to the palace area. Might be able to hear some footsteps. Got to be careful lining up those flashbangs. They can hear you from a mile away, pulling the pin. And here we go.
Hello, please. Somebody check that angle. Shooter Pie's got so much room to move, and he's going to shut them all down. 3 kills from Palace. Not even done yet. Flashes himself back. Gets a smoke to cover himself off as well. These are rounds that MVP could have won, but they didn't check one corner. They lose 3 players to it. And now they're lost in abandonment land. Not really much they can do here.
We are literally the face of despair right now, Tim. Just watching this game unfold the way it has. It's
Just
like
stop it, MVP.
there's like a fencing move. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like where you fake being bad to make the other person overconfident. It's got like a French name, obviously.
No, I've got nothing. It just makes me think of like that dog gif of the dog who's like dragging his hind legs around, then after a few seconds just stands up and walks normally. Just faking it the whole time.
Was he faking it, or did the drugs wear off?
I don't know.
See, so many questions with that one.
I don't tend to psychoanalyze my dog gifs that much, to be honest.
You don't ask enough questions, Tim.
You don't.
And that's how you end up coming to saying stupid things like you did before
I know what you're talking about.
when we went through the bomb site logos.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, dude, I want that on replay.
No, you don't.
But
See
this guy,
Gotta check that.
yeah. Now you see where he gets his name from.
To be fair, that second kill was incredibly sharp. Like, there was no chance for the trade from that T, but by the time the third guy starts facing in...
I think there was always a chance to trade TBH. Just saying. Number 2 and number 3 should have had the kills, but Shooter Pie.
MVP! Stop missing your smoke! I just hope they go mid early enough to see it this round.
That smoke is on purpose.
Is it?
Nah. But like, I used to throw that smoke, so I know it's annoying when it doesn't work, but it works in 2 ways if it doesn't work.
But they've...
Yeah, but look
See,
at all this.
they've thrown it a few rounds now in a row. Actually, that's a good point. Eclipse might think this is an unders take.
KZ.
You can't just do that. Okay, at least they get the trade this time. Shooter Pie going to be forced off the angle. At least MVP have a relatively clean entry. They do take a lot of damage for it. They do end up worse off, but at least they don't lose 3 players for no kill.
Oh, the smoke from B-Apps. Very classy.
Now they're trying to fake out this B play, get someone to rotate if they can, but the bomb actually leaving through top mid. They are going to go B.
Yep, they're going to leave Zeph in the connector area as a bit of a bait. Oh, no. You don't want that. Solo was meant to be the late execute on the B split.
And then Machine Gun's like, no. Let me peek you real quick.
Yeah.
Hear me out.
Hold my beer, I guess.
Hear me out. What if I peek you? How's that?
I'm not looking. I'm Solo.
MVP now.
Zeph is actually going to be the rotate killer now.
Yeah. 30 seconds left. They're really not going to have much time to do anything. Zeph's trying to beat Machine Gun in a 1v1, which you don't do.
They're kind of just butchering everything at this point.
At least they're going to get the smoke and the bomb down, but HSK going to have to be wary of his CT. Going to go to the AK, and you just can't beat Machine Gun. It's not possible.
No way. AK versus pistol.
I mean, Counter-Strike Go, but still, HSK is in a good position to win this one as long as it doesn't get wallbanged somewhere randomly.
I
Can
think
lock down these lines. CT player's not going to see him until he pushes, but Machine Gun looks like he's aware of this. Can HSK get anything done? He will find the one. He spots out the second player as well. Now he's got to try and play the time. This could be it, and it will be. MVP eventually close it out of HSK in a 1v2, 16-10. And map number 3 in the series, 2-1.
there are easier
MVP.
ways to skin a cat MVP, and that was pretty much just Sign sitting up and doing all the work this map, and then HSK just getting a nice clutch towards the end. And that's going to be all she wrote. Eclipse are going to walk away pretty bitterly disappointed with how they performed those last 2 maps, despite winning Inferno. But Mirage, they don't really deserve to go through. It was more that MVP sort of just lacked confidence on their T side. Any sort of execution or anything they did just fell apart, even towards the end there. Zeph holding halls, Solo getting peeked and pushed from Machine Gun. Machine Gun played phenomenally. It's really unfortunate.
No one slowed him down.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate that, you know, we're seeing him on a team like Eclipse, especially since I think a lot of other Chinese teams really will be able to give it to MVP. So the way MVP played that game, the first half, it looked honestly too easy. Too easy. Eclipse just fell everywhere they went. Where they tried mid control, anything, it just didn't work. But on the flip side of that, MVP's T side just there just looked terrible. I don't know what it is, man. Why are they having trouble closing out games? They weren't in Australia that long.
I can't even begin to postulate, to be honest with you. I've just got nothing. But it's worth noting that this is an online season here. It's not just a qualifier. No one's eliminated yet. So there will be more chances for Eclipse coming further on. But MVP will start themselves off with a win. Does take them perhaps a little bit longer to get there than they would have wanted, but it's all about the result at the end of the day, isn't it?
I think it just dragged on for way too long. MVP should have gone straight for the jugular, but I feel like they actually might be that team that just gets complacent. When they think they can win, the MVP we see is not the full strength MVP, like they're holding something back until they actually absolutely need to do something. I thought the right play there at the end was indeed having Machine Gun go out first. This is the meme coming out from AE who's trying to,
like
he's trying to be like, whatever, this game's over, I'll buy it to get in before accidentally win. But yeah, the right play at the end was actually Machine Gun, low HP, find the player. But unfortunately, couldn't get traded out by his teammate.
So we're drawn out affair in the end, full of mistakes by both sides, shall we say. But at least MVP do manage to close it out after 12-3.
What are the other two guys doing there?
I don't know. I honestly can't tell you. I wish I could, but I can't. But as you see there on the final replay, MVP did close it out. So, hey, they won. They got there.
I don't know. Am I meant to be happy or?
Look, to be honest, we're impartial, so it's good that at least they close it out. So that's something.
I thought MVP would win a lot earlier than that, especially after the first map, the way they won Cobble, which was Eclipse's map pick. But what we saw in Inferno was just mind-blowing. And then almost to see it again on Mirage, it was just like, we know who the better team is. Why are they playing like this? So once MVP stood up and got the ball rolling, then they sealed the deal. I mean, maybe that's just something they need to practice.
Maybe so. If you have just joined us, you have missed that series, but to recap it quickly, Cobblestone 16-13 in the way of MVP.
Sure, there'll be a VOD.
Mirage 16-13 in the way of Eclipse. Inferno, sorry, in the way of Eclipse. After MVP got up 12-3, they lost at 16-13. And then after a 12-3 on Mirage, MVP did win it out 16-10. So they didn't let as many rounds slip. They didn't lose, but still a series that could have been a lot quicker for MVP, I think.
And for us.
And for us. But we're not done yet. That is our first series over for the ESL Pro League APAC Day 1 in China. But we do have another series after the break, so stay with us. We'll be back soon with our next series of the night. Maybe so. T's going fast out B. It's Machine Gun again doing the entry. Utility being thrown here. Machine Gun. Hello? That's a bit awkward for MVP. So the setup is pretty decent for MVP. Zeph, though, gets a peek. Does have a tail from his blow now, but Zeph's still trying to get the work done here. We'll get the spray going. He's managed to bring this hold back. Now into a 3-on-3. He drops the bomb. Only the one player on A, and now the read's going to come in. Great dink on a Machine Gun, but he's deleting him.
Jesus. Place that was in there. Everyone gets mated in that drop room.
This is getting a little bit silly, but
it's a very fast engine. Go.
Very quick indeed. Everyone's dead.
Oof. That's that 10.
All up to HSK on the bomb side. We'll catch out the offer. But
Oh
my goodness!
HSK.
Up against Machine Gun. Flashbang over for Azio. Spots out the boost as well. That's a great. That's a sharp shot from Stein. Opening it up with 2 frags, pushing into the bomb side. Has a really nice angle. He's playing a very thin pixel line. And A are playing close. We'll have 2 jumping into him. Lines him up. Leaves it all on to Stein. 1 versus 4. 10 seconds left or thereabouts. The no-scope almost landing.
That AWP, try and make it happen. Now MVP back to this. What are you doing?
He's determined. He's super determined to make this work, and this time it's a great peek. Hit 1 bullet. HSK needs to come up big here. We'll get the 1, but no more than that. Stein. How does he get away with that?
He knows. Oh, Machine Gun!
But T's just going to peek him out. Wide swing.
Why do they call it a pop flag? And now we're going to see HSK try and AWP mid through the gap, and he gets one. Holy
just gone into petulant, why are you doing what you're doing mode, which I think is reasonable at this point. Why is no one looking at Stein? Why is no one looking at anyone? They're all dead. Just coming running and jumping, going in very, very quick, but they all feed into Azio. Who will take those kills?
Pulling the pin. And here we go.
Hello, please. Somebody check that angle. Shooter Pies with so much room to move, and he's going to shut them all down.
Be focused. Be uncompromising.